Hi, I'm Carolyn Collins Peterson, your guide to September stargazing. This month, we'll look at the planets, some familiar constellations and star patterns, and a few deep sky objects. Be sure and dress for the weather, and bring along your binoculars or a small telescope to enhance your view. The planets Venus and Saturn continue their lovely show after sunset this month, especially in the early part of September, when they appear with the moon. Venus looks like a bright star-like object low in the west after the sun goes down. On September 5th, look for Venus close to the bright star Spica. On September 8th, Spica, Venus, Saturn, and the crescent moon make a lovely conjunction in the western twilight. Now, if you're up early in the morning, search out Jupiter and Mars, low in the east around 4 a.m. On September 8th and 9th, Mars crosses in front of the Beehive cluster. The pre-dawn hours are a perfect time to use a good-sized telescope to look for Comet Ison. Look for it during the first 2 weeks of the month before the moon becomes too bright. September evenings are great times to look for some familiar constellations and deep sky objects. Wait until it's very dark, say around 9:30 or 10 at night. The three bright stars of the summer triangle are still visible overhead for Northern Hemisphere viewers and lower in the sky for folks in the Southern Hemisphere. They're Vega, Deneb, and Altair, the brightest stars in the constellations Lyra, Cygnus, and Aquila. Not far from Cygnus, look for the constellation Cepheus. It's shaped like a lopsided drawing of a house. Next to Cepheus is a star pattern that looks like a squashed letter M or a crooked number 3. It's the constellation Cassiopeia. Now, below Cygnus, look for a tiny diamond of stars with a tail. This is Delphinus, the celestial dolphin. Not far from the dolphin's nose, look for a globular cluster called M15. Moving down the Milky Way through Sagittarius and Scorpius, we come to an area of the sky that is higher up for Southern Hemisphere stargazers. East of Scorpius are the constellations Era, Pavo, and Tucana. Tucana is a simple constellation, but it contains a gorgeous globular star cluster that has millions of stars. It's called 47 Tucanae. It appears to the unaided eye as a faint smudge of light and lies nearly 17,000 light-years from Earth. Just below 47 Tucanae is another wispy smudge of light. It's called the Small Magellanic Cloud, and it's really a companion galaxy to the Milky Way. It lies about 170,000 light-years away from us. On August 14, 2013, Japanese amateur astronomer Koichi Itagaki discovered a nova, a star that has flared in brightness. It's in the constellation Delphinus the Dolphin. Novas like Nova Delphini 2013 only stay bright a short time. It should be visible, especially through binoculars or a small telescope. So take the chance to see what a nova looks like. Here's a view of it from Italian astronomer Gianluca Mazzi. Well, that's a taste of what's up in September skies. I'm Carolyn Collins Peterson, wishing you all clear skies from Astrocast.tv.